Welcome, sports betting world, to Fade in the Books. I got my four best bets for this Patriots versus Broncos coming right up after this.
Disclaimer: Fading the Books is not responsible for any losses. These are our opinions. Said it's about that time. Coach put me in the game so I can push that line. Fade in the books, yeah, it's time to talk parlay. This is the reason you need to watch today. It's almost game day, so let's get paid. We fade in the books, now go ahead and turn the page.
My first bet, taking Jason Statham over 196 passing yards. I know a lot of cappers, they're going to stay away from this guy. I get it. He signed with the Broncos in 2023. He's had two starts with them, throwing for 496 yards, two touchdowns, and one interception. This is one of those unknowns, just like every other bet that we do. But the thing is, it's hard to, game plan against a guy who has limited film. Not only that, we don't know the work that he's been putting in behind the scene, just for this opportunity. If the Broncos they win this game, they say, oh, he won because it was luck or whatnot, but you know how I am with luck. When preparation meets opportunity, they can't call it luck because you was prepared. All you needed was an opportunity. And I think this might be the opportunity for Stedham. Could it be one of those Nick Foles plays? Hey, he came in, took the Eagles, win a Super Bowl. This could be one of those in the making. He has a good defense backing him up. All they need him to do is just go out there and just game manage. Don't try to win the game, but don't lose the game. Just keep them in the game. All right. So that being said, give me Stedham over 196 and a half passing yards. That takes me to my second bet, which I'm still rolling with Jason, and I'm taking him for one passing touchdown. Again, the two starts that he had as Broncos, he covered the line. All we need is one touchdown. We don't care who we throw it to. We can throw it to the coach if he checks in. We don't care. We just need the one touchdown, and I think we'll get it. But then before halftime, I do believe this line to cover just because the Patriots are. It may take them to halftime, maybe like late in the second quarter to really adjust to him, get his rhythm or whatnot, catch on to his progression. The coaches are going to be looking for that, So I think this is going to be one of those games at halftime. We'll see this is either going to swing the Patriots' way, or the Broncos are going to find a way to stay in it with Jason. So with that, let's move on to my third bet because I go through these right here when I'm by myself. So third bet, Ramondre Stevenson, and I'm taking him for over 2.5 receptions. He's over this line in 3 of the last 5 games. Broncos are ranked 7th to the running back position, and this is one of those games where I think it's going to be a tough ground game for Stevenson and Henderson. I think Drake May is one of those guys. He throws the ball around to everyone, and I think they're going to need Stevenson, who is the better of the two when it comes to receiving out the backfield. I think they're gonna have to get him out in the open space, whether it's in the flat. They're gonna have to get him across the middle, maybe 1-on-1 against a linebacker, just for him to make some plays. They're still gonna run the ball. They still got to commit to the run some just to keep the defense honest. But I think Stevenson and his 3 receptions, I think he'll be able to cover this line. Again, Drake May is just one of those guys who spreads the ball around, and I do believe that they're going to need Henderson. I mean, not Henderson, but Stevenson coming out the backfield to keep this Broncos defense also honest. Because if they can't run it, if they throw it to him in the flat, they still got to play honest. They're not going to be able to just pressure the quarterback because again, quick little screen, whatnot to Stevenson, and he could take it for 10, 15, 20 yards. He is the fastest of the two backs. Might not have the power like Henderson, but as far as receiving and speed, yeah, that's Stevenson. So give me Stevenson over 2.5 receptions for this game. And my final bet, taking Stefan, had your baby mama, Diggs, for under 4.5 receptions. He's under this line in 8 of the last 13 games. He's going up against a 7th-ranked defense, and as you see against the Texans, the Chargers, Dolphins, he's been the Bills. He's been under that line. So I like this again, as I alluded to with the Stevenson pick. Drake May passes the ball to everybody. He's a equal opportunity quarterback. If you're open, he gonna get you the ball. He don't care if it's 5 yards, 10 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards. He don't care who it is. He's gonna throw it to you. Diggs under 4.5. He's been targeted like 5 times, like 5.8 targets within this time frame. So that means for him to cover this line, if he's throwing to 5 times, he's got to catch every single pass to cover this line, and I don't see it happening. I think the Broncos are going to clamp down on him, and their other guys are going to have to beat him. And that could be the Stevenson with his receptions. That may be Boudier. That may be Douglas catching. That may be Hunter Henry. But Diggs, I don't see him being targeted a lot this game, more of a decoy maybe. So I like this under 4.5 reception line for him, especially, he's covered that in 8 of the last 13 games. So let's do a quick recap. On my picks, I'm taking Jason Statham over 196.5 passing yards. I'm also taking him for 1 touchdown pass. I'm taking Stevenson over 2.5 receptions, and I'm taking Stephon Diggs for under 4.5 receptions. If this channel has reached your algorithm or whatnot, your TV screen, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We gained at least, I would say, 5 or 6 subscribers this week. So hey, little by little, we'll get there to that 500 subs. Once we do that, hey, I got a full-time gig. Channel gets monetized. It's all going back to the channel. So that means it's going in to improve, improve stats, improve, like research tools for, to make better bets. And it's also going to be giveaways. So once we hit that 500 subscriber count, channel gets monetized, it's all going back to the channel. So I appreciate it. All my subscribers that I got now, the ones that subscribed this week, and the ones that will subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, and let's fade the books this weekend with some playoff football. Thank you.